ahead. Round 9 is about to commence, and it is about to commence. We're only a couple of minutes away from getting straight down to the feature match area for action. Now, one of the things we promise you in Good Morning Magic is some fun magic, because you know, we know that lantern mirrors and Teema energy mirrors are right at the top of people's wish lists, and we're just going to disappoint you.
Is a water level that is Spike can really talk about it best.
I am so bad at the water levels in this game, or we can just say the whole game. The technique you're going to be seeing Hobbs do right here is that you've got both this spin and he's also got these little flutter kicks that he's doing, where he's going to be alternating between the two of them to both go fast, but the flutter kicks actually give him a little bit more control as he goes. So he's constantly ending those spins a little bit early. Now, like you're going to see throughout this entire run, it's all about cycles. Pick up this car right here. It's a little bit faster, mainly just so he can blast through a couple of enemies and boxes along the way. It's going to hold it right about to here.
Yeah, and I just wanted to make this cycle, so I was able to make a few mistakes there early on. Now, I might lose a mask here. Didn't lose it. That was very close. I'm going to skip this watercraft after that because it's just slightly faster to do so. Now, my cycles are going to be a little off because I had some trouble getting out of there, but looks like the shark is going to play nice in this specific case. I need to grab this crystal. I want to try to keep this mask. I got to be wary of the last shark, and there we go. Done with the level. Now, we're going to be moving on to a platforming level after this. And we want to talk about it pretty early because basically there's some basic movement tech that anybody can kind of pick up, which is that when you slide and then spin over and over and over again, that's kind of your fastest form of movement. Sliding is really fast, and then spinning kind of cuts out the end of the animation. However, we're going to do something a little different on top of that.
A couple months ago, a technique by J Hobbs right here was discovered, and he didn't name it himself. Other people called it Hobbs sliding because he discovered it. As it turns out, if you spin, slide, and then jump, if you get a very short hop and then snag the ground, you'll see it on display here, just the regular slide spinning speed.
Yeah, so this is the kind of normal speed.
However, if he slides, spins, and jumps,
he doesn't. That's why that fight was so difficult for them.
Yeah, if they had the legendary for healing reduction,
and those Grovers, you got to hand them credit. They coordinated their ultimates perfectly to just have so much sustain through that fight. My goodness, that was incredible.
That was fun to watch.
That was a blast. That was a brawl.